30 seconds and counting.
Hey, what's good, y'all? Welcome back to another video. It's Anish, and the Texans signed Kyle Allen to a one-year, $2.5 million deal worth up to $3 million. And I definitely like this signing. He's going to be our second-string quarterback. Our third-string quarterback is Jeff Driscoll, who did turn back from tight end to quarterback. And so Kyle Allen, I definitely like this signing for a lot of reasons. He does provide good quarterback competition for Davis Mills. Kyle Allen's only 26 years old. And he's there so Mills doesn't get too complacent, doesn't feel like his job's completely secure. Make sure he doesn't slack off kind of thing. And so Davis Mills is definitely the quarterback, at least for the next season. I would be pretty shocked if Kyle Allen did beat Davis Mills, but then if that was the case, then Davis Mills was never the one, right? If Kyle Allen's able to beat him. But Kyle Allen, definitely an intriguing guy. He was undrafted in 2018. He played for the Panthers and was traded to the Commanders. I don't know if y'all remember him, but when we played the Panthers a few years ago, he evaded JJ Watt about to sack him, and then he made a crazy play. But that was then, and he's definitely not like that consistently. He was the number one quarterback prospect in his class in 2014, kind of similar to how Davis Mills was the number one quarterback prospect in 2017, and Jeff Driscoll was actually the number one quarterback prospect in 2011. And he's actually ranked higher than Deshaun Watson in the 2014 recruiting cycle, interestingly enough. And in the 6 appearances for Washington, he completed 68% of his passes, threw for 5 touchdowns and only 1 interception. And he played pretty well, and so, but he did get injured. Had a pretty bad ankle injury in 2020. And so that's probably why he's on a 1-year deal. Some of the flaws of Kyle Allen: he's very interception prone. He doesn't really make smart reads. He doesn't really attack down the field. He hesitates for a while. Doesn't have really good ball placement. He often underthrows or overthrows receivers. And he was actually the most sacked quarterback in 29, or not the most sacked, but a top 6 most sacked quarterback in 2019. And that's probably one of the reasons why he breaks out of clean pockets unnecessarily, probably to avoid contact when there's the slightest bit of pressure. And so I think that's what kind of makes Davis Mills stands out, because Davis Mills does attack the field more often when given the chance. Just Davis Mills near the end of the season, of course. At the beginning of the season, it was kind of flustered. But near the end, Davis Mills was very confident, very calm and collected. And Davis Mills doesn't really escape the pocket unnecessarily. He will take the hit if needed. That's what I like about Davis Mills. And Davis Mills, I would say he's a top 20 quarterback in the league. Compared to some of the other guys that are starting right now. So Davis Mills, I'm really happy that he's going to get the chance in the 2022 year to really prove himself and see if he's the guy. And if he doesn't, it's not the end of the world, because we will have, depending on the Watson trade, another first round pick. So we'll have 2 first round picks to try and get our quarterback of the future. And the 2023 quarterback draft class is much more intriguing. You have CJ Stroud, you have Bryce Young, both very talented guys. So that will be a very interesting year if Davis Mills does not pan out, but I really hope he does. But yeah, more about Kyle Allen. He's just there's a time where the Panthers fans thought he was their future, and he showed some flashes, going on a 4-game winning streak, throwing for 7 touchdowns and 0 interceptions, and he's completing more than 65% of his passes and a super high passer rating. But then he came back to earth after I believe the game versus the 49ers. And so yeah, Kyle Allen, he's been sacked many times. But yeah, I think he will definitely provide good experience to Davis Mills. Some people were even at the beginning of the season that he had Kyle Allen comparisons But luckily, Davis Mills is a much better quarterback than Kyle Allen. But yeah, this is a solid backup signing, a depth signing. As far as like the other how free agency has gone so far for the Texans, they haven't really signed like too many. They haven't signed a big name guy. But that's obviously because like you're a rebuilding team. You're gonna have to like pitch to free agents like why you should play for them. And the only people who would want to play for a rebuilding team are guys who want to prove themselves. Guys who have already proven themselves don't really want to go to a rebuilding team. More so want to go to a contender or things like that. And the Texans don't. And the only reason why a proven guy would even come to a rebuilding team is if you would throw a lot of money at them, like absurd amount of money, way above market value. And so yeah, that's what I would say for like how this free agency has gone so far. I definitely think like the premier good like starter quality players would come from the Watson trade. I believe Nick Casario is trying to get 2 starters. A while ago, it was rumored that like Nick Casario wanted 2 defensive starters. But yeah, some kind of starter level players in return for Watson would be ideal. And then next year we'll have a bunch more cap space because Watson's no longer on the payroll. And that's another reason why we haven't been able to be super aggressive is because we're still having to pay for Watson. And so and we do get a lot we get more cap savings than dead money when we do trade Watson. So that's also a plus. And yeah, and we've been having to like restructure Tunsil's contract to make cap space. And so yeah, that's how I would explain free agency so far. Nothing. A lot of guys like I've had to research who some of these guys are. I've never heard of this guy ever, but after doing a little digging, just like trying to find out more about these guys, then that's how I'm able to make some of these videos for you guys. So that's pretty much it for the video. Let us know your thoughts on Kyle Allen. And as always, be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. Thank you all for watching. Peace.